Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news.
Hello beautiful people, welcome back to our channel. A lot has happened when it comes to the issue of security and insecurity in Nigeria. There's been a video making rounds, and of course the military's wife are literally crying out over national silence on their gallant soldiers. Then again, the UK have finally responded to Nigeria's request. I can tell you for free that is definitely negative. But let's quickly dive into the news proper. But before we do that, kindly subscribe to our channel. Let's give you a quick summary of the transaction, should I call it field transaction, between the UK and Nigeria. And the tinubu-led administration, asked for the release of Ikwere Madu back to Nigeria to complete his jail term in Nigeria, of which the UK government resisted and rejected, insisting that he will complete his jail term in UK, where the crime took place. But meanwhile, there's a viral video going on, making rounds, that has generated a lot of reaction. I'm going to allow you to watch the video in a moment to hear what this guy is saying, but let me give you a quick summary of what he said in English language. So some of my northern brothers should please do us the honor of interpreting, if possible, word for word in our comment section. Now, according to what we gathered, this young man, the Fulani Herdsman, allegedly boasted that it is actually his group that took down students in KB and Niger State, that it was actually his group that took down students in KB and Niger State, and will soon begin to move against soldiers and politicians, claiming that there is nothing the government can do about it. Now, in this brazen show of shame, which is circulating on social media, it has triggered national outcry and renewed fears over worsening insecurity. And of course, there have been a lot of reaction to that. Some persons are saying this kind of boast shouldn't even be possible in a functioning country. How did we get here? Some persons said, well, I beg government officials, make them carry all of them. Now them hold the funds, now them they live their life. I beg, leave innocent citizens, carry senior men will matter. Now, if they finish carrying, this is me now talking, if they finish carrying senior men will matter, that means that the one in charge of Nigeria. I don't think we should be praying for such. This is just me talking. But let's find out what as the wives of military officers are saying concerning what is going on. A Nigerian military wife, known as Everything Woman on one of the social media handle, has decried what she described as the growing indifference for the going down of their soldiers, the dying of their soldiers, following the reported bringing down of Brigadier Uba in Maiduguri. In an emotional video, she said, and I quote, she said, I have been online since morning, waiting to see something that will give me hope. So tell me why till now everywhere is just quiet, like a chicken died. When I was younger, if a soldier fell, communities and even states closed. Recalling earlier times when fallen soldiers were honored with deep public mourning, she added, because 10,000 men would bury that soldier, escort him to his grave, now we lose a brigadier general, and the whole nation is silent as if nothing happened. She expressed disappointment with military families, government officials, and citizens for their silence, insisting that such indifference harms morale and weakens national unity. She also further stated, even military wives are even quiet. If you stay quiet, it will affect you. Our government is quiet. She questioned how Nigeria has reached a point where high-ranking officers are brought down without triggering collective outrage. The military officers who have said, as a country, how have we let it get to this point where they brought down a brigadier general and nothing happens? Lamenting the dangers faced by soldiers, she questioned the value of their service if the system fails to protect or honor them. She said, what is the point of our men? What is the point if our men can't get protection, justice, or even vengeance. The military wife spoke about the sacrifices made by families of 7 members, raising children alone, celebrating milestones without their spouses, and carrying the emotional burden of uncertainty. Addressing President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, she said, "Mr. President, as a military wife, my consolation was that after carrying my children alone, attending every antenatal appointment, and birth without him, one day he would serve 35 years and come back. Every birthday missed, every anniversary celebrated alone, every night slept alone, every responsibility done alone, was because I believed one day I would have him back. However, she now fears that her husband may never return," she said. "So tell me, why does it now seem that he might serve forever? And that shatters my hope, because he might miss every birthday for nothing. He might just be quiet like a bird." My goodness. Let me allow you watch the series of videos. Let's meet in the comment section after these videos, please.
To an tashi kuwa ta da kwalasa, an ɗauki 'yan makaranta a Kebbi Sites, an ɗauki 'yan makaranta a Neja Sites. Nan gaba sojoji za mu ringa kama muna ɗaukowa muna kai su a daji muna na ɗauriya. Diba lambobin soja. Najeriya. Nan gaba za mu ɗauki gwamna. Za mu ɗauki shugaban ƙasa, za mu ɗauki sauransu. Ba ruwanmu da an kama kowa. Gwamnati ba ta iya mama maganin ku komi. Koma ma Allah ya maku maganin komi, ya share maku kukanku. Ƙato ba zai iya ba. An tashi, na gaishe ku mutanen social media. Ina maku barka da warhaka. To an tashi kowa ta da kwalasa, an ɗauki 'yan makaranta a Kebbi Sites, an ɗauki 'yan makaranta a Neja Sites. Nan gaba sojoji za mu ringa kama muna ɗaukowa muna kai su a daji muna na ɗauriya. Diba lambobin soja. Najeriya. Nan gaba za mu ɗauki gwamna. Za mu ɗauki shugaban ƙasa, za mu ɗauki sauransu. Ba ruwanmu da an kama kowa. Gwamnati ba ta iya mama maganin ku komi. Koma ma Allah ya maku maganin komi, ya share maku kukanku. Ƙato ba zai iya ba. An tashi, na gaishe ku mutanen social media. Ina maku barka da warhaka.